I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up. Yeah.
You know, he got the latest watch and the latest car, and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that like, boy, that money goes quick.
Yeah.
Bugattis are like $3 million. There's watches that are $3-5 million.
Is they wind up going broke at a certain point, right? First of all, taxes, child support, all that kind of stuff, that promoters, this and that, and then just the way you spend your money. Could be bad investments. You could try to do the right thing, and wind up with bad investments. You could just spend too much. And the thing is, if you're not the best in the world anymore, but you're one of, let's say, the 50 best in the world at what you do in your weight class, still hard to tell that dude you can make $100 million. No, don't do that because you're old.
Right.
Why would he not do that?
You know, if you have the right money behind it and the right promotion behind it and the right kind of commercials behind it, you can turn anything or anyone into a star. So it's basically you're just choosing to do what you want to do. So if you want to do Mayweather and Pacquiao, I think it can be done in a way where people are going to be curious enough to watch it. And you guys were just talking about it. It's on Netflix. It's not necessarily behind the paywall, aside from unless you don't have a Netflix subscription. But people are going to watch.
Terence Crawford confronts Floyd Mayweather for demanding $100 million for the Manny Pacquiao fight. He points out that Floyd once earned massive amounts of money but now appears to be facing financial decline.
He broke the bank, you know, and I don't see him trying to, give the game to the young fighters because he's a promoter now.
Yeah.
So I can't give everybody the game. It's a business at the end of the day. So if they made all this money, on our backs as fighters, and now I'm a promoter, I'm gonna do the same thing that they once was doing, and just say it's just the game of the business.
The game.
Max Kellerman explains that fighters often chase money because boxing does not provide long-term security. After their careers end, the sport offers little support, so athletes must manage on their own.
With the 3 fights that's coming up, Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, I think the guy's from Greece or something like that. What do you feel about great champions doing these kind of fights as well? Or just these kind of fights that's going on?
You need money.
Damn.
Yeah, when you need money. This is the problem with boxing. You think about financial literacy, right? And you talk about like NFL players or NBA players. There's support systems for those dudes. There's nothing like that for fighters. They got to figure it out all themselves. And if you're a fighter, that means you did not have options.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like basketball or football. If you could, by the way, football players couldn't play basketball or they play basketball. It's a better deal, right? That's if you can, you do. And boxers couldn't do either one of those things, right? They're too small or they got hurt, whatever it is. And so you're dealing with a section of our world that is unlike.
Tasha K says that when someone faces financial trouble, they often start filing lawsuits over missing money. She claims that Floyd Mayweather is now suing Showtime.
Is due, but you done spent everything on stuff you ain't supposed to have, and now you really need something, so you get ready to go to Walmart, right? And you know you got $132 in your bank account, all right? We all done been there, and you know you need food, the light bill due tomorrow, they're gonna cut it off, and you got $132 to your name. And so then you start to search like, well, what happened to the money? You start to go look at your bank account. You start to go, you start to get a little bit, I could take this rice, the beans, this. And then when you get up to the counter, you hoping that something else ain't hit your account. That's made it less. Because, it can say 132, but then you got them pending transactions that come in that hit you. That's definitely going to put you in overdrive. You don't really start blaming or start realizing you broke until money get low. And that's when you go send people to look for where.
He says that the return of Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather made him feel sad, because legendary champions who come back late in their careers often do so mainly for financial reasons.
Did Manny, or I will understand Manny, does it make me happy? It's not really my business. It's their business.
You called what was still the most successful fight in boxing history, which was Mayweather-Pacquiao. I've never been a part of a buildup like that, where every mainstream outlet that maybe had abandoned boxing over the years came roaring back. I mean, it was massive. And then the fight happens and we don't get what we hope for. What did you come away from that fight feeling? What did you think of how that whole thing played out?
Well, I want to start this by saying that I like Floyd. I get along with Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd that he was the first great social media master who demonstrated what the power of social media could be, how an event could be sold on.
Jeff Mayweather says that a Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2 fight could have happened earlier. Now, it clearly looks like a fight arranged mainly for money.
Basically, it's a cash grab for both.
You said it's a cash grab. I know he's had
some.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. If you created a name and you made a name, why not get paid for it?
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with you. Do you feel that that's what the comeback announcement is as well? Is just kind of like because I know he's suing Showtime for money he thought he thinks he's owed. Is it just kind of like we need an influx of money, you think?
I mean, I don't really know, and I'm not really going to say anything that I don't know. So, I mean, that part I'm not going to even talk about. It's just the fact that, to me, I looked at it, and I seen the same thing that everybody else seen. So, I mean, and I've never talked to him about it, so I can't really give nobody no answer.
Floyd Mayweather, once known as the untouchable Money Mayweather, now appears caught in serious financial struggles. Despite reportedly earning over $1 billion in his career, he seems to be dealing with debt, back taxes, and unpaid obligations. Recent clips show him promoting alcohol in a way that looks uncomfortable, almost like someone under financial pressure. His social media posts and public appearances suggest a man dealing with responsibilities far beyond his image of wealth.
Now he needs it more than wants it, because you see right here, Floyd Mayweather very vocally has never had a drop of alcohol in his fucking life, is out here promoting alcohol. That's how you know this dude's fucking broke as hell and swimming in debt, because he's posting shit like this.
We are back. Money Mayweather and Beluga, we are back. It's a special day, Valentine's Day. Toast to the ones that we love.
Does he not look like he's a hostage right here? Look.
Happy Valentine's Day and cheers.
I look at the look on his face and I can't tell if he's being held at gunpoint while doing this because he owes somebody money, or if he's just looking like that because he's really confused and struggling trying to read the script for this act.
Even as he headlines new exhibition fights, the deeper story points toward financial mismanagement. Lawsuits, unpaid taxes, and a return to the ring at age 48 all suggest that money concerns are influencing decisions that were once seen as strategic. Comparisons to fighters like Mike Tyson, who reportedly spent $500 million but still maintained tangible assets, make Floyd's situation even more confusing. His earnings from fights and endorsements were enormous, yet they have not protected him from debt. The contrast is clear. A fighter who once displayed extreme wealth now seems restricted, relying on major appearances to stabilize his finances. This shows that even legendary earnings do not guarantee financial security when spending and obligations grow out of control.
About any of that, bro. He's like, you said how much? How much is the check? You said I got to talk for 12 seconds. All I got to say is I'm the voice for them, and y'all are going to give me 15 million? Like that. That's the type of stuff that Floyd Mayweather does. And Conor was calling this out quite a long time ago, even back when they were promoting Mayweather versus McGregor.
Floyd not taking his own yet? So Floyd got tax problems.
And Conor also called it out right here as well.
And they said, I'm the motherfucker that can't read. Bitch, I do numbers. I make money. You know my middle name. You owe money.
So Conor was on this 10 years ago. I think 2017 was 2016, 2017. So Conor.
Tasha K explains that even when Floyd Mayweather appears to have huge amounts of money, hidden obligations, and pending payments can create serious financial pressure. His situation reflects a common problem: spending freely while debts quietly increase. Years ago, reports claimed he was held in Dubai until he settled outstanding payments, showing how even top athletes can be affected by financial obligations. Mismanagement by trusted associates, including his manager, reportedly made things worse, with large amounts of money going missing. Despite earning billions, he now faces lawsuits and unpaid expenses, including over $330,000 in rent for a luxury apartment in Manhattan. His daughter has even been advised to start earning, which signals financial pressure. Despite his public image of wealth, the reality appears to be a complex situation involving debts, missed payments, and ongoing disputes, proving that appearances can be misleading.
See somebody like Floyd Mayweather, that's the oldest trick in the book, y'all. Y'all know, when y'all see somebody flogging money everywhere, they got this, they got that, they got this. Was it Gervonta Davis? Tank told us 2 years ago that the reason they held Floyd Mayweather, you can put it back on the screen, captive in Dubai is because he had owed them money and they wouldn't release him until he announced the fight to give him their money back. You know they do that over there in Dubai, right? You ain't going nowhere if you owe a debt. He was trapped over there for almost 2 months, according to Gervonta. They shared the same manager, Al Layman, who collected money in cash because Floyd Mayweather gave him a power of attorney to do so. And so when Floyd went down there and sued Showtime, he's suing Showtime, the company, the network, that publicized.
Max Kellerman explains that many fighters face financial difficulties because their careers are short and unpredictable. Injuries or physical disadvantages can limit their earning potential. Without proper guidance or support systems, even talented athletes often end up in financial trouble. He adds that taxes, child support, and poor spending habits play a major role. Investments can fail, and expensive lifestyles make the situation worse. Even fighters who remain at the top of their division may struggle to earn massive amounts like $100 million once they pass their peak. He emphasizes that this situation is common, as many fighters experience financial instability at some point, despite their past success, highlighting the need for proper planning and financial management throughout a boxing career.
End up with bad investments. You could just spend too much. And the thing is, if you're not the best in the world anymore, but you're one of, let's say, the 50 best in the world at what you do in your weight class, still hard to tell that dude you can make $100 million. No, don't do that because you're old.
Right.
Why would he not do that?
Do you think, and when I look at these fights that's coming up, do it take away from boxing for you when you see these fights being announced?
No, not. I mean, what it just demonstrates that boxing has not produced new characters that you know, whose stories people really want to follow. If we were producing those guys, and hopefully we will now with Zuffa, there'd be less interest in the kind of sideshow fights or the senior tour type fights,
right?
Because we'd be invested in new characters. Just we haven't had characters that have captured the public's imagination.
Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Legacy Round and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.